Alrighty. Wait, what's new in the news? There's more DLC for fucking hole.io. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. System update. You still need to charge your controller. The switch is turning back on. Wonder what the system update was. Updated NSO? What did they update? Oh, also, I just realized I gotta get you in the call. Oh shit, I should take a look at that. Oh, it makes a new sound. Basic dark theme is now supported. Shit, that's wild.
Look, themes.
Why is it themes only in this app? Oh yeah, they renamed it to Nintendo Classics now.
And they got special icons for Splatoon. Limited time.
It runs better now, I notice. Still a little crusty, but it's better than it was. Nintendo Classics. Oh, there's GameCube.
Nintendo!
GameCube's gonna have fucking 3 games to start with. That's the least that any of these have had when they first... I like that Link is on the cover of this game, by the way. That was a big deal they had Link in that game, huh?
Did you know Link is in this game? The hero of... I am?
They haven't updated the icons, though. Maybe you have to individually update each of them. No, I guess... I don't know when that's gonna change, then. Did I change the category of the stream? I did not. Let's change that. Super Mario Odyssey. We're gonna finish the game today.
Odyssey! Yahoo! Mario, no.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Okay, why is the audio fucked? What is happening?
My audio, my...
Okay, first things first. Close this. Second thing, unplug this. Plug it back in. Plug it in, plug it in. Alright, now next, you open this program. Okay, now turn it down. And we check our audio levels. Okay, that's a little quiet. Okay, that looks good. Alright. Why is it not capturing on the stream though? It's always gonna be something has to go wrong, I guess. There you go. Everything's good now. Bowser's moon wedding. What if it was Bowser's mom's wedding? I know the movie theater should definitely be open once we beat the game, so we'll go back to New Donk after the ending. It's a little loud. How about the darker side of the moon? I beat it. Oops. You're not coming over the stream.
What? Okay, there we go. Should be on the stream now.
Yeah, you're good. I don't think we can. I don't think we can scale that directly.
Sure you can.
Sure, I can,
I like that Mario can breathe in space.
but not in the water. Oh.
What?
Oh. I thought we were so clever.
You're welcome.
You got a moon shining above the moon. The music here is like so ominous.
Yeah, it says that they wanted it. They basically
Oh, you're loud. Let me turn you down.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Okay. No, don't do anything on your end.
Basically, it's so it says here that the Moon Kingdom's motif is clearly space, but not the dazzling space that appeared in Super Mario Galaxy. Instead, we planned a stage set in the dark vastness of a more realistic vision of space. They wanted to
I see.
they wanted to emphasize the more like isolated feel of like space,
I see.
rather than like a huge, amazing spectacle like Galaxy.
Mm-hmm. They did keep
basically
the...
they
kept the star bands.
basically they
Kinda sounds like
wanted
Pikmin
this to
music.
feel, they wanted this to feel more like because like, you know, if you turn around, you can see the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted this to feel like it was this place, like the moon is like so far away from the whole adventure that you've had throughout the whole game, that you're now
Now
just
the
like,
game's telling me about diving.
Cappy, you don't have lungs.
Well, how do you know that? Maybe he does. Fucker.
My name is Cappy and I don't have lungs. See? Cappy said it.
Uh-oh.
You're dead.
So we fell into the moon pit.
A moon hole.
Wow, it's the square moon rocks. Did they come up with the fucking square moon rocks? I wanna know that one. Can you hear the game, Sasha? Ah, there we go. It was muted, that's why.
I don't think I have anything. I don't think there's, as far as I can tell, there's nothing about the square moon rocks in here. Let me keep looking.
Well, I'm upset. Tell them I'm upset.
There's not really, from what I can see, an explanation of why
Look
they
at the
are
bunny.
square.
You like the moon bunnies?
Yeah.
I think it was kind of lame how like the bonus areas were all just the moon again.
Should have been out of the.
Exactly. You understand me? Exactly. God, hopping on the moon.
There's gonna be unique NPCs up here, originally. They're gonna be rabbits and an astronaut.
I see. And that's the story of so many Switch games. Is like so many things get cut. You know.
Wait, I bet I can kill this guy. Wait, hold on. Ready, watch. There we go. On top of it.
Oh shit. What are the lore implications that like smaller versions of that squid boss live on the moon?
Originally, these guys were gonna look a bit different from him. Like they still had the squid, like they still had the octopus theme.
Here we go.
Going on.
They spit the same things out of their mouths and everything.
One of the designs they had was giving them little rabbit ears. They really wanted to do a whole, rabbit theming,
Yeah, rabbit on the moon.
But they always had like they also used to have like little suits on. I think it's kind of funny.
So close.
Oh.
It was almost enough to get over there. Almost enough. But we could not quite make it. How did you feel first time you went to the Moon Kingdom, Sasha?
I remember I sat there just like I like had to put the controller down. I was like, I don't know, just like
I was not
just being
spoiled.
on the moon, and I was
not spoiled on the moon being the last kingdom.
I was. I got the whole ending spoiled for me.
Oh no.
I got like I knew that it was gonna end in the moon because literally somebody. I literally.
You could guess it
The
because there's a
game
lot of
wasn't
moon motifs, but yeah.
The game wasn't even like out yet, but like you know how games sometimes break street date and people get them right. Well, that happened, and somebody. I opened up YouTube and all I saw was Mario, Bowser, and Peach on the moon.
I see. But you were still surprised when you got here?
Like here, I didn't know what the music sounded like. I didn't know like the whole like thing of it. Like I was still like,
I see.
holy shit.
Oh, I think I was supposed to use those flowers to get over here.
Yeah, you're supposed to use the rocket flowers.
I did it the fancy way.
The art book says that the enemies here, it like talked about how it resembles, like the boss and all that. It says that it says that
Also, hi,
it suggests that the origins are extraterrestrial from that guy from
I
the
see.
enemies in Bubble 8.
That's what I was thinking. So I mean, that
Including-
guy's an alien. I like the P-wing sound effect that plays when you use those things. Although these guys do have space helmets on, which is interesting.
Originally they didn't.
Interesting choice.
Or no, I think they did. Maybe. Some designs don't have, some of the early designs don't have it, I think.
There's a Sphinx around here somewhere, I remember.
There's actually not a lot about the moon, like, this part of the Moon Kingdom, as far as I can see.
Interesting.
There's like only a couple pages, like it doesn't really. I mean, I guess it's like, yeah, it's the moon.
There's the Sphinx.
What else can you? What else can you talk about? It's the moon.
Should you really be answering questions right now? No. There are many other things you could be doing with your time. Do what you must.
I love the low gravity.
Where's my moon, fucker? He's easy to give me one right now.
No moon.
I don't know why I'm so mean and nasty. The moon sees. I haven't been here since the X-Nuts shit. Okay, now do Bivsy Pop. Rodent. Was it the right name?
Yeah.
My brain has become like scrambled on that name because there's also Bitsy Pie.
I fucking love this part of this. I love the fucking lava Bowser area.
And so my brain like combines them and I can never remember which like Vivsy Pop or Bitsy Pie, like I don't know which parts to go with when. It could be Vitsy Pop and Vivsy Pie. As far as my brain is concerned.
See, Mario Odyssey, this part's great of Mario Odyssey because you get to play with Dry Bones.
It's a pair of Dry Bones. A pair of Dry Bones? I only see one of them.
How do you feel about this part of the Moon Kingdom? This is under.
It's funny.
Like they really had to have like a true like Bowser like section with like hardcore.
I guess that one wasn't very useful to capture. It's over here.
Money.
We love money. Get it. Thank ya.
I'll get the poo-poo coins. Down here. Somewhere down here. Did I get them already?
Oops. I thought the tank could run stuff over, but I'm actually stupid. What the fuck are you doing?
I was trying to get back to you and I touched the phone.
I touched the butt. I kind of just fucked myself there. Hold on.
I was gonna say we need it. We kind of need that guy.
This guy is fine.
Hello, Sherm.
You killed him. Wait, you're real good at this shit today.
Hey, look, I didn't get the poo-poo coin.
Well, come back here. No. That's not, no.
What?
I'm about to kick you off of player 2 in just a minute.
Alright, fine.
No, no, no. I'm just kidding.
Come on.
Wow.
Stop moving.
That dry bones is so big, like it's bigger than Mario. Oh, we didn't even need to capture him. Get fucked. You did it for us.
Uh-oh.
No, we're cool, don't worry. Capture one of those fuckers for me. Yeah, baby!
It's hammer time.
Oh no!
I can't get up.
No!
Nice.
No! We're fucked!
No jump.
Jesus!
We don't need them. We have hat power. See? We're fine. Alright, I'll go press the button. Or not. I know, I'll get this guy.
What do you think of their sounds, Sasha?
Can't really hear it. I don't know what they sound like. There's like accordions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty funny.
Look at this little motherfucker. He's so funny and small. Alright, bye. What are they even doing in here?
About the iron. Run!
Oh, I suppose they are a form of,
I love this part too, where you get to play as Bonsai Bill.
What do you feel about their name change?
The Bomber Bill! Nice.
Oops. And the one time that they were called, Boomer Bills in that one Lego set. In fact, there's speculation that the name was changed specifically to appease Lego, who wouldn't have wanted to have, because you know it's like kids' toys. They didn't want to have the term bonsai.
Thanks, Lego. Had to ruin everything, Lego. I'll press this.
This level is fun.
Oh yeah, I love this part. This was like the coolest
to
shit
chuck.
when I first played. When I first played this, this was like
I
one
think
of the coolest things in this game.
I think
getting
it's-
to play as Carter
I think
Chuck.
it's interesting they introduce a few new captures in this section. And they're not like specialty ones, they're just like Mario enemies.
Like I like how this is just like kind of just showing more like this Bowser took over this part. Like
Uh-huh. Oops. Oops.
I like the idea that like
We feel like mad doggers.
I like the idea that like there's like you know Bowser really like made sure like every little bit was like guarded. He went down this fucking like deep cavern and was like, all right, you guys, you know what to do.
Charge and Chuck is so big.
I like Charge. I love Charge and Chuck. The fact that this is like one of like the
fact that he charges like more vigorously when you capture him. I feel like my theory is that when you capture something, you're like pushing it beyond their limits. Because like that shit you can do with Hammer Bro, and then when Charge and Chuck, like when you charge as Charge and Chuck, it's like so powerfully compared to what they normally do. Oh, it's Biss's favorite character design.
Okay. It should have been Bowser Jr. here instead of her.
That's a cold take. That's an ice cold take.
Yeah, no, but you know, I gotta say, but it's time. Or a lot. They should have had Bowser Jr. show up here.
Well, that was easy enough.
Ooh, it's Mad and Brutal again. Like, don't you think it would have been cooler if it was Bowser Jr. who showed up?
Anything would have been cooler than this. Would have been fucking cooler if fucking Boom Boom showed up.
Boom Boom's the fucking, like, bouncer. Boom Boom capture would have been really cool, I think. Oh, 3 hits. Oh.
That was incredibly easy. That was easier than any of the normal Birtles. It like took damage to those. I mean, partially it was easy because you were playing as Cappy and you could spam hit the change up, but still.
Cappy just flying back out. Wait. Who left this money here?
That's Bowser's money, I think.
Alright, so, nobody touched that.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Nobody touched that. I don't know where my phone is. I'm gonna leave it out here. It's fine. It's fine. Now there's a very like tragic. There's a very tragic thing about the apple that I think about.
Yeah.
And it's that, you know, during the wedding,
Cappy, come back. I need you. There you go.
During the wedding, right? There's supposed to be a whole choir of magic.
Oh.
Hi, frog.
Why is there a frog on the moon?
Oh yeah. There's trivia about this frog in the book.
I guess it's just because the jump is so absurd now.
It says, some say the frog at Honeyloon Ridge was brought over by the area's original colonists. So it's like the people who colonized the moon in Mario brought over this fucking frog. It's just been chilling over here.
Wow, he's wearing a nice fancy little hat too. There'll probably be at least one more stream of this next week once Switch 2 is out, just to take a look at I mean,
something down here.
I want to take a look at how it looks on the Switch 2. Although the way I stream, you probably won't really notice a difference.
I want to get it.
Because I don't think I can stream in 4K. Like, I don't think my capture card can capture 4K.
up a little bit? Yeah. Hold on. I almost got. There we go.
You forcibly ejected me from the frog.
The frog was like looking up as it fell. I used to rule the world. Man, a fling and a bound.
Oh yeah, there's a hole here. That's what I was looking for. I knew there was a secret entrance in the tub. Alright, we gotta be very careful. Do you like how just like blindingly white it is in here?
Careful!
You what the fuck? I am gonna have to kick you off of player 2.
You can't kick me off at the ending!
If you keep fucking around, I can. Why is there gravity in here? Yeah, why is there gravity in here and inside the moon?
You know.
Where's the logic to that?
Yeah, this whole like the indoor of this like the wedding chapel looks so much cooler in the in the concept art. Like it was massive. It was
Thank
like
you, Biz.
like look at this. Here, turn around, Elena.
You didn't do the Vivzy Pop version,
Elena,
Uh-huh.
turn around real quick. Look at what this was originally gonna look like.
Oh yeah, it's
It was
all
massive and
colorful.
big. There was gonna be a whole Magikoopa choir, and Kamek was in the middle, like as the priest.
Yeah, the more that... Okay, so now that the Switch 2 is a thing, and we've got, like, you know, them saying that, like, the Switch 1 was, like, really... Like, you know, the Switch 1 was a huge success, right? But, like, its biggest flaw was that it seems to have just its entire lifespan... Thank you, Fizz. Its entire lifespan, it seems to have just been, like, developers are like held back by its hardware. You know? Like... I'm standing in a soup. So like the story of every Switch game is just like, here's all this stuff we wanted to do, but we had to like scale it all back because of the Switch hardware. Look how big the fucking ring is.
Hey Mario! Hey, wait a second! You're up here.
So I really got that is the correct way to feel about it, I think, from everything that I've heard.
Alright, so here's the thing, right? This is my wedding, you're not gonna be here. Crashing. Also, my album's better than yours. Anyways, go downstairs. Bye. Fuck's sake. What did you do? Oh, okay, yeah, oh, yeah.
Well, they're not going along with it, Bess. They were complaining about having been dragged there.
They're kidnapped by Bowser. The game explicitly says this.
The ring got way smaller all of a sudden. It's still like way oversized.
Oh, congratulating Mario. That's tacky, even for you. Also, your outfit isn't halfway fancy enough for the occasion. Not that it matters, since you weren't invited. Now it's time for you to make like a bouquet and get... Alright, I'm gonna snap now. Ooh, there she goes on stage. Get ready, Mario. Here's your happily ever after. That was still, I think that's still one of the like coolest shit like Bowser's done. Like
That line.
that line was just like, that line went hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm
Here
not
we go.
gonna lie. Like even though this is just the Cloud Kingdom fight again, like the fucking like the set piece is just so fucking cool.
I still like doing that with the motion controls. punching him directly in the dick.
I still wish that there was like a capture battle. Like I think because originally Bowser was gonna have his own like Cappy.
Is he?
And he was gonna like capture.
I forgot this music. I probably
No,
only
this
ever
is-
heard it
this is-
once.
This is one of my favorite Bowser like Final Boss games. Like it's so good.
Thank you for the heart, Cappy. Is it wild to think that next week's streams will be on the Switch too? It's
Literally
coming up
less
so
than a week.
soon.
It's less than a week. It's like 5 days.
Yeah.
5 days.
I'm not very good at avoiding that attack.
I've replayed this fight like so many times. But, like I have every attack like memorized, like when he does it, how which one he does.
I've only ever done this fight once when I first played this game.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite boss fight in this game.
Is it? I could use a heart. There we go.
Hey, yoink! I think everybody, like,
I like this
like,
game's
I don't remember
multiplayer. Or I like the not multiplayer. I like this game's motion controls.
I like doing this being like, oh, I forgot this song, and every while I'm like, oh, this is one of my favorite Bowser games. Yoink! Oh, I take it.
Oh yeah, the TV show. The Lilo and Stitch TV show. That's the only Lilo and Stitch anything I've ever seen. That used to come on TV in the mornings before school. We'd watch it sometimes. No, this part I fully remember.
This part is awesome. Just still, like I have,
No, this part coming up is the part I remember.
I
I've been
have,
looking forward to redoing this part.
I have very specific feeling about Odyssey, as you know.
Uh-huh.
The ending is still one of like the best endings of a Mario game, I think. Like in terms of gameplay and all that. Like I love this.
So that show isn't telling me that apparently nowadays people think that the endings, like the song for this section, is cringe.
Not nowadays. That's just how people thought when it came
oh.
out. They still think that.
Oh, people have always thought that it's cringe?
Yeah.
Wow. I
People
thought
said
it was
that
cool. But see, by the time I played this, I'd already been playing like Sonic games and stuff like that
People
with
just
vocal
thought it was-
songs.
People just said like
Look at
vocal,
all
like,
the Bowser stuff.
people said like vocal stuff. Those do not like vocal songs don't belong to Mario. And I was like, what? This is like what I love the ending song. This right here, this like I fucking loved it. I was so happy. This is what I didn't know this part of the game. I didn't know you got to play as Bowser when I first played it. I didn't get
Also,
that far.
hold on, before we get into this too much, I want to analyze what stuff went by. Oh yeah, look, I beat Super Mario World Game Boy Advance version. Let's see here. Because, okay, so I've been talking a bit about, so since I've been, playing this game, I've been thinking about the continuity that it's setting up, right? Because I think that this game picks and chooses which previous games are canon. Like I think Super Mario Odyssey sets up a very particular Mario timeline, right? Like it doesn't seem to be the Mario timeline, but it seems to establish its own timeline, right? And I want to look at what games it chooses to acknowledge. Because, okay, so most of the game, it acknowledges Super Mario Bros. 1, right? And it acknowledges Super Mario 64. Because there's like you can turn into 64 Mario, and there's a section that's a recreation of the courtyard from Super Mario 64, right? So I think those two games are canon to the game. Also, it's got like the paintings, you know, stuff like that. And you'll know, okay, Super Mario Bros. 1 is
You can pause
acknowledged.
without making this go in the way, you know.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mario 3,
Wouldn't make sense for Mario 2 to be like, Bowser's not in that one.
Super Mario World, and Super Mario 64. Nothing past that. I think it was a deliberate choice that they didn't put Isle Delfino in this, because I don't think Sunshine is part of this game's timeline. I think that's it. I think those games that they just showed there, that is it. Those are all the games that are canon to Odyssey. I think that's the Mario Odyssey canon right there.
Honestly, like,
It's Mario 1, Mario 3, World, and 64.
But like, I don't. But there's the Isle Delfino outfit. And there's outfits from
That's
other,
true.
and like, I don't know.
I guess I could hear argument that Sunshine and Galaxy are also canon.
Captain Toad. I was gonna say Captain.
Yeah, because
Toad
we
is
have
there, so
Captain
Galaxy.
Toad.
And Rosalina appears in this, so like she's not.
What do you
just
mean
some
Rosalina appears?
Little pixel Rosalina.
Oh, okay. So
And she was going to appear,
so
but-
okay. So I'd be willing to also include 3D Land and World. So yeah, I think you can argue Sunshine, Galaxy, 3D Land, and 3D World are also canon to Odyssey. But I don't think like. Yeah, and also Donkey Kong is canon. We can say that one for sure too.
I like how you're like, so these games happen, these games don't happen, and I'm like, well, this happened. You're like, okay, so these ones do happen, and it's like you basically just said, yeah, all the Mario games did happen. They just decided not to show them here. I'm pretty sure they showed. I'm pretty sure they just showed those Bowser parts because those are like some of like the big iconic like ones that aren't like other 3D Mario's other than 64.
Well, anyway, I've been thinking about this.
Go where we gotta go Bowser. We gotta go Mario. This I still think that we need like a 3D Bowser game, like because the Bowser gameplay is genuinely like the funnest capture in this game. I think. Break it! I'll break it!
He's gonna squeeze in there.
I love this where you get to become like this.
And Peach is there.
Like I can do this to you. Nice.
And then, Laura Legato, there's a bunch of sections in this game with like similar types of destructible environments, or like destructible like set pieces, just on a much smaller scale than Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I think this game definitely has the prototype for what Bonanza has ended up doing.
If I fly around like this, it doesn't even look like you're playing as Mario Bowser. Like, you look like Bowser. Once you turn around, it's like, oh, what the? I look like my
father
dad now.
is.
My father is.
I think we should get to see Bowser Jr.'s grandpa at some point. He's like, Grandpa Bowser.
All we have is the portrait of him in Thousand Year Door, which I'm so happy we got an HD version. It is indeed Bowser with a mustache.
Uh-oh. It's too early. You can't start humming the song yet. At the end of Donkey Kong Bonanza, Donkey Kong captures King K. Rool. Cappy shows up.
Man, can you imagine if like the big ideas people have were like K. Rool is like reluctantly like helping you out. So it's like that'd be cool.
Also, I think Donkey Kong Country is definitely canon to Odyssey. Here we go.
I feel like
Here
I
comes the
this.
song. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't paraphrase you, Biss. I just misread your comment. Biss said, at the end of Bonanza, Donkey Kong climbs inside K. Rool and pilots him out in a thematic parallel to this scene and an ironic punishment for what K. Rool did to Rambi.
I'm gonna use motion controls. Yeah.
Oh, but it didn't tell me I could do that.
Almost every capture has a motion control thing.
I don't think I ever knew that he could breathe fire.
Yeah. It's stronger than the fist.
It did? I didn't know.
It's slower.
That's been a common thing throughout this game where I'm like, it didn't tell me I could do that. But it did.
You're always like, it didn't say that, and it's literally
I guess
like
it's
right
the
there.
same way. I managed to like not read the majority of Biss's comment
Oh.
there.
This is like a double capture because you're capturing Bowser and then you go into the spark.
And now here's the scene that everyone hates. Everyone got so mad. I say everyone in quotes, but
He's reunited with his sister.
I think my favorite 3D Mario endings are this one and Sunshine. So we just think about Bowser Jr. going, someday when I am bigger. Oh, get that, Mario. He just smacks him across. He just backhanded Mario across the face. Laura Legata says they should get into a polycule.
I love that shot where he's just patting Bowser on the back. It's such a
I like
funny...
how this like legitimately pissed a bunch of people off when it's clearly meant to be like comedy.
Yeah.
Like this is supposed to be funny.
I've seen people be like, Peach was just gonna leave Mario, and it's like, look how slow they're going. You really
Super
like...
Mario funny moments.
And then, point.
They left Bowser to die on the moon. Well, we Odyssey'd it. We still got a little bit I want to do on stream in this game today.
Your
though.
Odyssey is a game. I'm in it, and I'm not really that
Look at that
late.
fucking frog.
I am Bowser, and I can sing in Mario's way.
Yeah, it's just the people who got pissed off at that scene are the people who think that being nice to a girl means that she should love you in return, you know? You should have just been jorking.
There's a thing in the woods.
You know, it's all those people who are like, well, I've been like, I did all these really nice things for this woman, and then she didn't want to date me afterwards, you know? I feel like that's the type of mindset you have to be upset at that scene. There's the fucking bird, he's getting Cappy in the credits.
From King Kong. And there's Mario.
Look at him, he's sitting in his little floaty next to the pool.
And there's a bird, and a snail, and a ball. And then
I don't know,
there's
Sasha,
Mario
how would you
under the water.
how do you feel about Beth joining in the stream?
Okay. And then there's Captain Toad.
Okay, you have approval from Sasha.
Hold on, after the credits.
Oh, okay. You can come in after the
Now they're
credits.
singing. And then there's Snowman. And there's a fork and a pot of boo. And there's a bird. And it's kind of fat. And there's a.
Your microphone is like escaping. You're not coming through very much anymore.
That's my castle. And then they're on the moon and the cake. I thought it was gonna be cold, but it wasn't cold on the moon. And then Mario invaded my mind and saw all my deep and personal secrets. And then there's a castle and the moon's in the background. For Mario.
Performance special band, the Super Mario
Odyssey.
player.
Yeah. Thank you for playing my game.
Thank you so much.
Now
for
get
playing
out.
My game.
Thank you so much for playing my game. How do you feel about that
I'm gonna-
callback?
Something foggy.
You said that like Xavier Renegade Angel.
Alright, you can join the BIS call now.
Okay. Let's go find them.
Da, 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 da,
You can now
da,
travel
da,
to the Mushroom Kingdom.
da. My mushroom, my kingdom.
Ta-da!
Wow.
We gotta become Super Mario 64 Mario. Also, Luigi's here!
Luigi. Oh yeah, I'm a Luigi. I'm here, Mario. Hello. I was added in an update.
Oh, state na fina. Mother of Tizzy. Yeah, mood pida.
Mario, I'm over here. Come say hello. I didn't get to go to the moon.
Where is Bess? I thought they were...
They're in the golf. Not saying anything.
Mario comes back home and immediately starts jumping around in the fucking fountain.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I just want.
Galaxy is 100% canon to Odyssey, because look. Absolutely Galaxy is canon.
I wish that they remade like.
There it is, finally.
There it is. Aww.
I can become Bone Mario. I like how Bone Mario is like 1,000 fucking coins.
Say sunshine.
See?
Like
There, now my microphone's
There you go.
working.
Okay.
Hello.
So yeah,
It says a
Sunshine is
hat to
canon.
remind you.
I'm really pissed though because that was one of my like
Hello?
first. Hi, Bess.
Hi.
One of my first big disappointments in a video game that I ever felt in my life was that Delfino Isle was cut. Because when they're like, if we get enough power moons, we can go somewhere else. We can go somewhere new. I was like, oh boy, it's gonna be Isle Delfino, and it's just a fucking moon again.
You know what,
So
though?
fucking
I think
pissed.
I wonder if it was removed because originally the plan was for there to be a Delfino bonus world, or I wonder, was it maybe cut because the idea is that, like, it would be too small to see on a world map? Because there's a load of places in the Mario-verse that have to be
No,
somewhere.
you could see
can't
it.
see them on the planet.
It showed up in like pre-release maps of the game.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
they
you
might have
could
been like,
see
oh, it's
it.
too big. No, but like, if it's like visible on like a map model, and yet it's like, what,
Alright,
like
so we
5
need
towns
35
or whatever?
purple coins here. See if we can do it. Also, I just want to share something fun, which is that I got a case for my future Switch 2. because it was really cheap, especially compared to the official Nintendo one.
What the?
But it's kind of fun because it lets me see exactly how
getting
big the
motion.
Switch 2 is gonna be.
What is happening? You're spinning.
See?
Stop spinning.
So it's like that big. That's how wide it is. Kinda cool.
The word portable has been degraded a lot.
It's,
in recent
well here,
years.
I can also show, I have the Steam Deck over here. So there's the Steam Deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is, basically, the Steam Deck is slightly less tall than the Switch 2, and it's slightly wider. You can see it, sticks out just a little bit there. See? So interesting size, huh? Actually, that was a little bit. Hold on, it was sticking out a little bit too much. There you go. That's a better idea of how much bigger the Steam Deck is than the Switch 2.
Okay.
And the Switch 2 is a lot thinner because, like, you can see the thickness here. The Switch is not that thick, and the Switch is the exact same thickness as the Switch 2. So interesting, huh? I watched
Potentially, to somebody.
I watched a video last night about the development of the Switch 2. It was really interesting. Also, it was a little bit sad because they were talking about some things with the Switch 1's development that Iwata was involved with. Such as so when they were making the Switch 1, they originally were trying to use magnets to attach the controllers. But they weren't as strong as the ones they have now. So it was Iwata who got them to switch away from them because, like, he was like, these are too, like, loose, you know. And then also, he's the reason the Switch has a touchscreen, because they were originally considering cutting the touchscreen, like save costs or whatever. And also because, you know, it gets covered up when, it gets covered up when it's in the dock, right? But Iwata was like, well, I'm sure there's plenty of games that could make use of the touchscreen, so why not keep it? And so he's the reason that it has a touchscreen. And the reason that it's sad is, you know, he didn't live to see the console released.
Yeah.
In fact, it released later than it was originally intended to, partially because of his death. So, oh.
That's quite sad.
Also, they said there was a lot of, like, weird little, like, features and, like, changes that they were considering for the Switch 2. But they ultimately didn't end up... Huh? Yeah.
Turns out I could launch you out of that
Oh,
rocket.
okay. They didn't ultimately end up going with very many of them because they said they didn't want to do changes for change's sake. They wanted to have the differences be things that, like, really felt like worthwhile, you know?
They've learned a lesson from the Wii U then, I guess.
Exactly. The mouse thing, they said was, I want to say this before I do this because it's going to take my focus. The mouse thing was just one of the guys who was working on the system, right? Those three directors that they had for it. He was thinking about the Switch 2 being so much more powerful would open it up to, like, a lot more types of games to be played on it, right? Which got him thinking about, like, PC games and, like, stuff that you do with, like, a mouse, right? And that would be, like, a really cheap thing to integrate into the Joy-Con, right? to make it into a mouse. And so we brought that to the engineer team, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we've already been thinking about that for ages." Like they both ended up coming up with the same idea to make the Joy-Con into a mouse. And they said it was following the philosophy of the late Gunpei Yokoi, because his thing that he'd always do, he called that like novel uses of mature technology, right? Which is technology that's like old and like well developed, right? And taking it and using it for something new that hasn't been used for before, right? It's like this is the first time that they'd integrated a mouse sensor into a controller, you know? What do you think of that, Bess?
Oh, sorry, I was reading a comic book. What's up? Sasha, can you tell me what Elena said? I feel like this is karma somehow.
Karma for what? You did this to me yesterday too, or last stream. You did this exact thing to me. But this time it's even worse because I said so much more stuff.
I already heard all this.
I'm glad you were
morning.
listening, Laura.
Okay, what was it about? Sasha, just give me the cliff notes, hurry.
I forgot.
What do you mean, you fucking forgot?
Oh, I don't remember all the words.
Okay, just sum it up, come on. Spark notes, come on.
Oh, now I'm put on the spot.
Do it or I will kill everybody you love. Come on, Sashi, you got this. It was about a Nintendo thing, right?
Yes.
It was about Switch thing, right?
Yes.
It was about, okay, so we'd been over fucking Iwar, we'd been over, the last thing I said was the lesson from the Wii U. What did you say after? Just sum it up, come on.
It was a lot, Beth. It was like, there was a
Oh
lot of
my
details. There's a lot of things I went over.
Okay, I'll just have to watch the stream back later.
I'm sorry. You really
I'm
biffed
sorry!
it on this one.
Pick up the other eyebrow.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave the stream then. Have a nice night, everybody.
Biz.
Maybe it is that one.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
going.
it's here.
Oh, yeah, it
I'm
is that one,
going.
yeah. Yeah, it is
Biz.
that one.
No, I biffed it. I'm going.
Well, then you were here for like nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna talk about Mario Odyssey, but then
We'll talk about
we
it
talked
then.
about Switch for like 2 years, and then I looked at a comic, and then
This one.
this is where I zoned back
Well,
in.
because I was trying to
I
tell you
biffed it.
about things that I thought were interesting that I found out about.
Alright, let's go see. Let's see.
I'm just going. It's fine. Don't worry. About it.
Biz, but I wanted to hear you talk about Odyssey.
They left the call.
It was pretty good.
Little
Oh,
Mario.
yeah, we
He's
talked
a
about
little
Odyssey.
scrunched, but
Oh my god, that is a little bit crunched.
hey, we did it.
Oh, Elena was talking about how the Switch 2's mouse feature was a collective idea from technical directors. Thank you. I do
Well,
remember you
that's not
pivoting
quite
to the mouse
correct,
stuff.
but-
Well, it's correct now. I'm sorry.
No, I
I
was saying
can't-
that both the engineers and one of the directors for the system independently came up with the mouse idea.
Like, that's pretty cool.
So when the director guy came to them with the idea, they were like, "Oh yeah, we've already been thinking about that for ages. Let's do it."
For the record, I have had a very long and tiring day. I don't know how much I feel bad about the fact that I zoned out. This was supposed to be my last day off, but then I got woken up by a call from work, and it was the one co-worker who I'm willing to do a favor for, being like, "Oh, can you come in, please? Can you come in, please? We really need you." And I was like, and they're like, "I know you're on holiday, but can you come in?" And I'm like, "Okay. Wouldn't do it for anybody else. I'm coming in." To be fair, she did give me a lift home afterwards in her Mini Cooper convertible, which is really funny because, like, it's really funny because you know, I'm a somewhat tall person, believe it or not, right? At least when I'm in McDonald's, right? So I couldn't get in the car without the roof being lowered. This is not a joke. I couldn't get in the Mini Cooper without the roof
It's too
being
mini.
like folded away. Yeah. So basically, it's like for her, it's a car. For me, it's like a go-kart. Like I was sat there, my eyes were on the same level as like the top of the windscreen.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
For
Anyway,
short
Mario
people,
Odyssey.
oh my. Why do you feel like there's no music in this stage?
I think it's quite nice.
I guess it's similar to the castle courtyard from 64, huh?
Mm.
Also,
I have, like, really
here's
weird-
the 3D. Here's the 3D land tree.
Okay, so we were talking
Yeah,
about
3D land's
fucking.
canon too.
Okay, so we were talking about like fucking Mario Odyssey, right? I have like weird feelings because, like, on the one hand, the attempt to establish a canon that you mentioned, that's cool, right? I think the ending is cool, right? Some of the captures are nice. The movement's dog shit. I think that
You're wrong
like,
about that one.
Yeah, the movement's absolute fucking dog shit.
Yeah, I love moving
Fuck
around
off.
this game so much.
It's so overcooked.
It's a very fun gameplay.
I think
Okay,
you're
let me
overcooked.
clarify. Let me
Some of the
clarify.
best parts of Odyssey is the gameplay and the movement.
Let me
Come back
clarify,
here with
right?
the
I'm not talking about the
Come back
moveset, I'm
here.
talking about the
Yes, thank you.
kinesthetics. The kinesthetics are dog shit.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, it's just the way it feels, right? It's
It
not
feels
quite
good.
compass movement. It's not quite
great.
puck movement. It's this like weird, overtuned, wishy-washy. Oh, you point there and you go there, but not quite. Sort of shitty middle ground. I hate it. Then also the moves that you do in the air suck because everything is just done with like the same combination of cappy dives and throws. It's the same stuff you do. It unlocks everything. You just jump and you throw cappy and you jump on cappy and then you...
Yeah, but it feels good doing that. So I don't mind that that's the main move, because I like
Same
doing it.
solution to every problem. Well, okay, how about I give my opinion, then you give yours.
Well, and also there's all the captures. Those are different solutions for things.
Well, no, but they're not like... It's not a toolkit that you're like applying in
there.
creative ways. It's... You find the Brogness block, and you find the Brogness. You take over the Brogness, and take it to the Brogness block, and it brogs all over the place, and the block disappears.
I see.
You know, it's not. They're not like, you know, creative tools. They're just. We want the game to be a different game for 5 minutes because that's how 3D Mario works now. Since Galaxy is like, okay, the game's a different game now for like 5 minutes. We're introducing a new thing. Anyway, I think that like I don't know. I think that like the moon. I don't know. I enjoyed going through the worlds first time. You know, where it's like they're different and they change and stuff, and doing the essential stuff. I think I'm one of the people that doesn't really like the fact that everything has like a flat reward. Like, I don't know if I like the moon stuff, right? I don't think I'm necessarily against the idea of like a collectible that is like small or large actions will both reward you. But at the same time, I just feel like a lot of stuff is...
Okay.
Congratulations. I just feel like, you know, a lot of, like, the bulk of the moons are sort of slop-coded, you know?
Slop-coded.
And then also, a load of the stuff in the concept art is so good that I'm just angry we don't have it. Bowser capturing Peach? That would have been sick. Fucking, guitar lesbian Rosalina, where the fuck is that? Why the fuck did they cut that? Kamek was a priest! Oh, that would be so perfect!
Yeah, Kamek was going to have a huge part in Odyssey originally. He's in a lot of concept art. He was going to be, like, driving, like Bowser's limousine. And
Oh
then
my
he was
god.
gonna be at the wedding chapel.
Could you imagine him trying to marry his boy off?
And then, like, there was a huge, like, Magic Koopa choir.
Oh! Oh, these have been so peak, but instead we got the fucking turd rabbits. Fucking hate them. Ugliest little fucking shits. I despise them. Hate the Broodals. I mean,
Gotta drain the mud.
Oh, that's a reference to Mario of 6-4.
Yeah, just like my appearance right now.
I literally, I only like 2 of the Broodals, but the rest can die, especially Madame Broodal. I don't like her. Should have been Bowser Jr. at the end.
Yeah.
Like they like it's just like who's gonna be at the end of this lava cavern? Oh, it's just her. It's just the it's just the big Broodal with the chain chomp again.
I'm trying to remember where the castle courtyard thing is.
This way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's somewhere over here. Yeah, here it is.
I will say this game has this game at least has slopes and rolling. It does technically have them. I think that like there's a bit too much friction on the roll, so even though it's like you can gain a lot of speed going downhill, you don't keep it long enough for it to be useful elsewhere. It is mostly just like an immediate, like a novelty thing, and like context. You know, it's like they don't like make it useful in a way where you can like carry that speed and do anything with it, which is a shame. But like, I don't know, like
That was real. Wait, why is there like
they made a gesture in the direction
floating in front of the other sign? What's going on there? Why?
That is a good
They really
question.
fucked that one up, didn't they?
Is that why it just like is on the N64, but you can't tell? Maybe.
See, if this game was truly peak, then you'd just be able to go to Big Bob or Big Boo's Haunt from here. Like they would just literally have just put Big Boo's Haunt in here.
You know what you're asking for, don't you?
Uh huh.
You're asking for basically what Gen 2 of Pokemon did, but for like a Mario game. Man, why don't they let us go back to like all the painting worlds? Man, why don't
Why can't I go to dire dots?
This mission's a little bit obnoxious because you have to come in and out the full fucking door every time you mess up. So I think it is 1.
Why is the castle courtyard
What?
behind a door on a hill?
It's on the other. I messed up the orientation.
Have you seen that one review of this game?
One review.
The one review where they talk about the Mushroom Kingdom as if it's a tutorial stage. As a joke.
I have not.
You haven't?
Never
Oh,
heard of
okay.
that.
I watched that in America, actually. I was in a hotel room. It was near the end of HGQ, which was like the 1 week of my life I've ever really been happy. And it was like, I watched the video and they were like, Super Mario Odyssey sucks. So I was like, well, I don't know if I'd say go that far, but you have some good points. And the person's tone did suck. Like, they were saying it was basically poo-poo, not hard enough, it's a children's game, right? And I don't know if I think that's a bit, you know. But I do think that, like, the fact that, like, a lot of stuff in this game is kind of just, like, you just do it forehead, you know? You just do it. It's just a thing to do and then you do it. That's kind of true.
Well, that's all video games.
Well, yeah, but like it's like, yeah, but like it's not like. Like the point, like you remember I mentioned that they like talk about the Mushroom Kingdom as if it's the tutorial stage.
Uh huh.
I think that kind of gets the point. Is like if you're just doing like a variety of
There's
things.
There's rumbling on the ground.
Then those things don't really build on each other, and it doesn't really go anywhere, you know. Which I don't know, like it's not always the worst thing. It's just like I don't know. I think I liked Bowser's Fury more because a lot more of the objectives were just, you know.
Well, guess what? Next
like
week we're gonna start on that
platforming.
game,
Oh, that's gonna be so good.
and it's gonna be the updated Switch 2 version.
And I get to play as Bowser Jr.
Yeah, so she's
I'm
gonna play
happy
as
for you,
Bowser Jr.
Sasha. I remember when that.
Bowser Jr. and Bowser's Fury.
I remember when that game came out, there was a lot of people that were like, "Oh, this is just Odyssey DLC that they bundled with Mario 3D World," and it's like,
That's what people said about Shadow Generations, except for they like Shadow Generations.
We need Yoshi.
but okay, the difference is with that
Wait, what?
example is that they're actually the difference with that is
What was
that
the
they're
point of
right
that?
though. Shadow Generations is like a cyberspace stage. That's the difference. Whereas Bowser's Fury is far too good to be part of Odyssey.
It's 3D World DLC.
Well, that's my point.
It uses the 3D World movement system and graphics
Well,
engine and
yeah,
everything.
and is also a platformer. You know.
No, we gotta do it. I gotta try this again. Hold your Yoshis. I was gonna say hold your horses, and I was gonna say hold your Yoshi horses, and I was like, what? How about just hold your Yoshis? Because Yoshi is a horse, basically.
I think I have a fan theory about Yoshi in this game.
I think you need Yoshi. Anyway, what's your fan theory, Beth?
My knees.
Well, I'll mention it when you know I've interacted with the Yoshit.
Yoshi smells really bad.
I mean, he is like some sort of wild beast, right? Like, that
Came
makes
out of
sense.
an egg.
What the fuck was Yoshi doing in an egg? Why can he just do that?
It's his special interest.
He was like, hey, you know, I can do that in Super Smash Brothers. Why not here?
Oops, wrong button.
Why doesn't Mario just get to the boss fight of Bowser and then go yeah, then shoot two big like fire dragons that knock Bowser off the arena and Mario wins?
He didn't get a Smash Ball.
Okay, well, why doesn't Mario like?
This is a Smash Ball! Oh god, okay, I took it! Is that what you wanted to hear? It was me!
I fucking knew it,
Waluigi.
you fucking dirty little liar! You sicken me!
That's exactly what they said at the doctor's office.
Yoshi's eating sounds are too realistic in this game. I don't like them. I just hear like the sound of his fucking like stomach and his esophagus. Anyway, what's your fan theory, Beth?
Well, use all of Yoshi's moveset and then I'll get to it.
Well, what else moveset
Do the
does
thing
even
he
have?
does! Do
What?
it!
The
Do
flutter
it
jump?
the thing he does! No!
He eats stuff and he flutter jumps.
No, he does other Are you
What else does he do?
He grapples onto things.
Why, there's nothing for him to grapple. I guess that's something. Oh.
Grapple on any.
Oh.
Anything.
I didn't remember
So okay,
that.
so Yoshi has never grappled onto anything in a game, right? My headcanon is that Yoshi is capable of doing this, but it is extremely painful.
Okay, that's exactly the theory I was talking about earlier, because I was talking about, I think when Mario captures something, he pushes them beyond their normal limit. Because like I started thinking that because with Hammer Bros, you can just like Hammer Bros, you always see them like throw their hammers at like a leisurely pace, right?
Yeah.
But when you capture the Hammer Bro, you can just make them just go fucking wild, and they just go, you know.
Well, there's a.
And
Well, I
then
mean, that one
charging
has
trucks,
that one.
when they charge like way harder. Like you charge them up and they go, they like charge way harder than normal. So again,
So
I think you're pushing them beyond their usual limit.
So I agree for the most part. Like, I think those charging chucks like have like sprained ankles and stuff by the end of it. You know, like, they feel it for like a week afterwards. I actually think with the Hammer Brothers though, you're overlooking a more obvious reason though, which is Mario doesn't have to pay for those things.
Gosh.
Can you imagine?
Does Mario feel the pain that he captures?
No, definitely not. Mario is like Bill Cipher controlling Chipper in that one episode. What's his name?
Chipper?
The kid.
Chipper and Son?
No, the name of the kid, Dipper. Dipper, that's it.
Dipper.
At long last, I have taken over. Chipper and Sons. What the fuck?
But yeah, I've given my
Pines.
Odyssey opinions. I'm gonna get going now. Have a nice night,
Oh, but
everybody.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too, but I have stuff to do.
Don't know where, don't know when.
We'll come back to the chat.
Probably
at
tomorrow. Okay,
need
maybe
chat.
I will. Gotta go though.
Pizza Steve will meet again. So let's go to the movie theater. I want to go to the movie theater.
Yeah, we'll do that in just a sec. I want to do the other Yoshi
Yeah,
thing.
Go on, take a dip.
No, you go get those.
Take
No.
no, it's fine.
No,
No, it's fine.
you get them. You always want to get these.
No, I'm fine this time. Damn it. What did Yoshi to go in the water?
Yoshi will die.
Yoshi hates water.
To Yoshi's water is crass.
Alright, you got me. I wanted Yoshi to die. Something just happened.
It's called getting a moon.
See, he's fine. Not that.
What do you mean?
What is he hanging on to like that? He's like, wait. It's me, Yoshi. Yoshi, he can go on to the
Here, I'm gonna do one
water.
other thing for you.
My name's Angry Luigi.
Angry Luigi.
My name is Angry Luigi, and I'm super fucking mate.
Here you go,
Yeah,
Sasha.
Jumpman. Yeah, Jumpman.
And ta-da!
Okay, can I make a take? I don't know if this is a hot or cold take. I think Mario and Luigi look better when they have like the overalls that are like the color of their hat.
I think Luigi looks better when he, you know, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
What? I'm leaving.
Come back here.
No, you don't get to after what you said. I'm going to.
I didn't say anything.
You implied
What did I imply?
something, and I don't know what it was.
Yeah,
What
but
you
maybe it
acting?
might not have been anything to matter.
Oh, I don't care with the class, Mario. You
Oh yeah, have you heard? Did you know you can do that?
Yeah. Yoink.
Where you instantly teleport on.
Anyways, what do you think of my take about their outfits?
It's pretty good. New products added to the shop. I don't disagree.
I don't know, I think they look better when their overalls have like the color of their hats like and stuff instead of just
Alright, let's go
blue
to
overalls.
Donk. Let's
Like Mario with
donk it up. I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
think there should have been an outfit that gave you like Mario's like original color scheme from like Super Mario Bros on the NES.
Yeah, I
Well,
was just
that
thinking
was- they
about
used
that. Oh
they
yeah, look,
had
there's a
that,
bunch of
for
shit going on
testing.
around here now.
So they're in the files. They have like they have the Mario test model, and it's just the Odyssey model, but he's colored like Super Mario Bros on the NES. if I'm remembering correctly.
It's Balloon Luigi.
My name's Balloon Luigi, and I'm flying super high, hiding balloons.
Could you imagine if at the end of the game the moon just fucking like blows up? Because there's that little like collapsing thing. I think they should have done that.
The moon just ceases to exist, and it's like, well, you just gotta move on. No. Well, Mario, Cappy's just like, well, Mario, there's
That
nothing
rock
else
must
we
have
can do. We
fallen
just
from the
have to
moon.
move on. We just have to move on and hope that it has no effects on our lives. Okay.
There's a moon in there now.
A moon.
How do you get in there? Among Us.
Ping, 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 ping.
Oh, it's just right there. Easy as
You
peas.
thought it was going to be tedious.
Easy as peasy.
Studious. I'm gone, don't worry.
I'm very worried. Oh yeah, they got the letters over here now and everything. So we should be able to go to the theater.
Where's the theater still built? Okay, I know it's this way. Watch. Oh.
What? Why did you do that? Wait, hold on. We gotta go in style.
It's time to go to the Super Mario Bros. movie.
Yeah, here it is.
See, I told you. I knew it was right here. I knew it was
I
right
know.
here.
Well, cause what? Yeah, I thought so because this is where I remembered it
tried to
being.
make me feel like I was losing my mind.
And nobody tried to make you feel like you were losing your mind.
It's in here.
You can't. You can't talk
My
to these
movie.
people.
It's my movie, my Super Mario movie. Yeah, it's all about me.
Hey.
Yeah, it's all about me. It's my movie, my Super Mario movie. Yeah, it's all about me. Yeah, it's all about me.
Oh,
You got hit by the first Goomba.
it happens to me more often than you'd think.
You got hit by the first Goomba.
Did you know that the first time I played New Super Mario Bros, I died like 5 times to the first Goomba? I was very embarrassed. Yeah, it's got the underground. I don't remember that being there. So I don't remember it. I don't remember that being there in Super Mario Bros. I think this might be slightly inaccurate.
Well, it's a movie. It's a movie of the first Mario. You know, there's changes. There's creative changes.
Yeah, but also it's real. I'm really in there doing this right now. So they might watch Mario like actually die. If we take another, if I take damage
it's
again.
a movie. They think it's just a movie, but this is reality. This is life for Mario. Don't you remember the
I
heart?
don't remember that neither. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, it's back.
There's supposed to be
And Pog form.
there was supposed to be an invincibility star around here.
Yeah, why didn't they make just Fire Mario like a costume in this?
Well, because that would be misleading, because he can't actually shoot fireballs. You really need to stop fucking with me.
It's fine.
That's why I keep taking damage to fucking Goombas.
But it's. I want to do something in here. Whee! See, it's fun.
Okay, this.
The flag.
Now wait a minute. Would have been too much trouble to program in the flagpole, I think. So when I'm not here, what are they watching? They just staring at this?
Start the movie. Start the movie. Start the movie.
Alright, is there anything else you'd like to do before we end the stream?
There is
Anything
one
else you'd like to get or go
thing. There is
to or
one
do?
thing. Follow me.
Yes.
Follow me. Follow me. Okay. Follow
No,
that.
we should just boot up Mario Golf Super Rush and play golf here.
Okay, follow me this way. This way. Come on. Follow the cap.
Okay, we've gone in a circle. Are you like actually leading me somewhere, or are you being silly?
Follow me this way. Keep following me. Back here. No, back here.
Huh?
Back here. That's Cairo Avenue. Back where we first started our adventure.
It's not where we started.
King K. Rool Avenue. Right
K.
there.
Rool Avenue.
This is where it all started. Our whole adventure. You and me, Mario. K. Rool Avenue. Well, I'm going down to visit the big city.
And then you just die as Pappy's dead.
Gets hit by like a...
Oh yeah, you know this one?
Come around here, are you? You're the first person to ever just sit down next to me. It's a lonely city. Thanks for reaching out. Take this for your trouble. I had that in my pocket.
What do you feel about the implication of that? That this is a
Oh yeah,
lonely
we should
city.
find the guy. We should find the guy who like really is really sad and he's tearing up. So you have to put the clown outfit on, and he's like, "Thanks."
Like, how do you feel about like? Because the game makes this place feel so like bombastic and exciting and everything, and this guy's like, it's a lonely city.
Lonely city. I feel like this is all like just for a show that like for tourists.
But if you actually
None of
live
these
here, it
people actually get
sucks.
Oh yeah, it sucks. Look, you can literally fall off to your death at any moment.
Oh, there's a rat!
It's the rat! It's the rat!
Alright, is there anything in particular you'd like to do, or you think we're good for now?
I think I'm good. There's nothing.
We had to go do the Super Mario 64 thing, and we had to play with Yoshi. Well, here, let's do one of these things. Let's see what this says.
We can put the letters together. Find out what they spell.
Oh yeah, here's the blocks I was talking about.
Root on a girder.
The breakable stuff.
Hammer bros, construction crew. Throwing hammers past
Yeah.
the
Oh Jesus, fuck.
Fine, it's fine, be safe. Hey guys, it's just me. Hammer bro number 4.
Please pay no attention to the fact that I throw 10 billion hammers every second.
Take me back. I don't like this hell. Where are we? What is this place?
Well, look, it's you can see the city.
Where are we?
We're still in the city. It's normal.
I don't like New Donk City's skybox.
Why not? Look,
Because
there's like little
why are we
island.
small?
Look at down there, there's like little islands with buildings.
Why is it like
on
this?
them.
That's not how New York looks.
Oh yeah, look, the city is just okay, if you look down, the city is just surrounding this massive, like, lake. And then there's all these girders in the middle of the lake.
Why? What are they building over here? What is this?
And there's like little, like, ports down there too, like little docks. Gotta do some carving.
Break the block. Break the blocks. Come on, break the block. Yeah, break the block. Break the block. We got one more block to play.
There we go.
Now we have to go back.
I'm not taking this guy back though, cause I prefer Mario's movement to get around here. He served his purpose. How much you want to bet there's something at the end of that one? There's just some coins. Okay, I don't want him for this. But damn.
Yeah, you probably would have been better off. What? Why would you do that?
Oh my motherfucking god. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me get the fuck out of here. Wait, Princess Peach is hanging around over here. Oh yeah, now there's a moon over here. Like you're like, oh yeah, this is just, that's just for getting to the other side.
Chicken.
There's a moon. Just head the way.
Princess Peach, I found you!
No, I remember she's on top of one of the buildings around here though.
There she is, right there!
That's not
Princess
her.
Peach.
I want to see her because I think this outfit is one of the ones you can have in Mario Kart World. Or is it?
It is. It is.
Okay. Yeah, I wanna take a look at that then.
Excuse me, man. So she's like,
I think she's over on this side.
Yeah.
My brain is telling me
My brain is remembering.
that she was over on, ouch, this side somewhere. What would you do if you saw one of those like traffic pylons sticking out of the side of a building in real life?
I would be like, oh, Super Mario Odyssey. Real.
Okay, like outside of the context of Odyssey. Like imagine you'd never seen Odyssey and then you see one of those things sticking out.
I don't know, I would assume that's just what it was supposed to do.
Because you're stupid?
Yeah.
We'll never get up that way like that.
What the?
I just want to see Peach. I want to see Peach and then that's enough for me.
I know where she is in Bonneton.
That's not very helpful for finding her a new dog though, is it?
I like her outfit there. I have a really good picture I took of her there.
Why does it sound ominous?
No, like, yeah, I used it as my phone background because I use like the silhouette and it looks like really cool. Make it weird.
Will make you weird.
Take the rope.
Wait, that was... I did the wrong thing. Where the fuck is she? I know she's around here.
Follow me.
No, we're already at Cable Avenue. You don't have to take me there.
I'm not doing that shit again. I'm gonna take you to Peach.
We're gonna go see the Peachness herself.
You see her what?
Her absolute Peachness.
Alright, trust the process. Trust my process, right? Follow me this way. What the? Oh, okay. Alright, let's go that way. Okay.
I don't think she's up here, is she?
Well, just trust my process. Just trust my process, okay?
We already got the moon up here.
See, now we have.
Oh, there's a
the-
Peachness
like that.
switch.
We have a really high point here. Now we can see every bit. Get it. Oh my god.
We found this motherfucker. What the? There's a flying taxi. Look,
Yeah.
flying taxis. I forgot about those.
If you look through the paraglider, you can get a moon from one. Paraglider, that's not what I meant. The
The
periscope.
paraglider! I love the... Oh. Guess it was done.
Methinks she's somewhere down here.
Oh, sick and wicked. Was like a nice hit. Can we hit the ledge? We got it. Oh yeah, there's the free running Koopas. I remember that part.
Okay, no, she.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Is she over there?
I think she
There's like a little park on top of that building. There's a rabbit up there. There's some people. I swear I remember her being like somewhere around here. I see. We're doing the post game at the moment. Is she up on top of that building? I don't even remember that building. I'm suspicious of that one. Let's go check it out.
Don't remember. I know where she is in Bonnington though.
That doesn't help me.
I don't know where she is in Bowser's Kingdom.
Okay. Wait, she's real brave going to fucking Bowser's Kingdom.
She has their outfit from Bowser's Kingdom in Mario Kart World.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I knew she had that one. Banana fucking bagels.
What? I'll be honest, I wasn't looking at the screen. I don't remember how we got the banana bagel sign.
How do we get up on top of this? Here we go.
Pylon.
Well, probably because it's fun, I would imagine. Because it's fun is a good reason to do anything.
You're going kitty and then like.
Well, maybe not anything, but.
And then you like jump all the way down and it's really funny.
There's probably some things you still shouldn't do, even though they're fun. Oh, that's how we get up there. We gotta fork it up. She's not up here. Where the fuck is she?
I don't remember.
The pool.
I honestly don't remember.
I haven't been getting any of the stickers in this playthrough, and I do have 100% completed file though from back when the game was new.
Get the park over there.
Oh shit, maybe I just remember her being on top of a building. Maybe I was just misremembering. It has been years. I know it is a building, but I meant like in the city.
Not here.
I think we just gotta look it up. Because I was only doing this because I was like, oh yeah, that's a quick thing we can do. Maybe there's like a specific order you have to go through finding our places. Oh,
yeah,
you
I
have
think
to
that-
see her first, and we didn't go see her in the mushroom. That's why. Hold on.
Oh yeah, we did.
Hold on. I don't think there's a specific order. I think you just have to see her in the mushroom.
Let's see here. I thought we already did that, so.
No, we just left after doing the Yoshi shit.
Yoshi is funny. My name is Yoshi. and I hate the
Kindness,
apple.
kindness, Yoshi, kindness.
Who do you think would win, kindness Luigi
You're gonna
or
fly over to the dark side.
angry Luigi? Who do you think wins?
Who would win out of who?
Kindness Luigi or angry Luigi?
Well, because in the original Kindness Luigi song, they said, bring over angry Luigi so he can be kind.
Was it Mario?
Oh, it was, yeah, it was Evil Mario. Never mind. Sorry, I'm not remembering anything today, apparently.
I think I've tried to get Yoshi to his home, and I don't
No,
think it's
there's an
possible.
invisible wall in between here and there. So not only can you not get here from there, you can't get there from here.
Yeah.
They completely blocked it off.
Imagine if there was a moon where it was just like we didn't even touch the flagpole.
Yeah, no, I did not come to the castle. The princess is gone again. Oh yeah, why didn't we come in here?
Say hi to Toadette. Now, I'm pretty sure you have to you see Peach and Bonneton first.
You gotta do it in order?
I'm pretty sure.
That would make sense.
Because she's the whole thing is she's going on a vacation.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can't knock at that one, because you can only come here after you've rescued Princess Peach.
Who's at the other house? I'm gonna go grab him. You can go to single player mode if you want, so I don't give up. I'll be right back.
Achieve world peace! Toadette says I've achieved world peace. Like that Toadette is in this game. I forgot about this. It's kind of annoying because you have to talk to her and for each individual one. Okay, that makes sense. That was just complete misremembering on my part then. Captain Toad meter. Yeah, okay, I remember this part now. This part's really annoying. You cannot get the moons from her in bulk. It's gonna be one at a time. And not only that. Oh, okay, I was gonna say it like points you away every time. But at least it doesn't do that. So you can just mash. You can just mash your way through. Just still thought that was fun. I don't know how many of these I have already. I'll do like 3 more of these if she has any more than tough luck. Oh, okay. That was all of them. Thank goodness. I see. It makes sense. Damn, we don't get something from looking up at the ceiling. I thought I remembered you did, but I may have been mistaken on that one. Whee! Well, that's gonna do it for Mario Odyssey. Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen that animation before. That's great. Oh my god. I think we will at least briefly stream this again next week. Because it'll be on the Switch too. And we can, see any differences. Actually, I don't know if any of the differences will come across on stream, because the main thing that they've changed is that, it can be in 4K and HDR. So I kind of can only see that on my 4K HDR TV over here, and I can't stream in that quality. Maybe it has better load times or something. We're also gonna start Bowser's Fury next week. I guess next week Saturday. As for tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do more Super Mario Color Splash. And we will continue Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Run. Oh, here, let me put the moons away. That's our final count for our playthrough.
272.
272 for our playthrough. We might get a few more next week, though. So yeah, tomorrow, Super Mario Color Splash, and more Security Breacher, and I got some racing stuff coming up too. Next racing game that I plan to do is... Okay, well, I'm pretty certain, I'm like, pretty certain that I will have the Switch 2 on Thursday. Also, yes, you can transfer your data. There's a system transfer thing you can do, and then also you can use the cloud so your save data comes over and everything. It's just like switching from one Switch to another one, basically. But yeah, on Thursday, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have the Switch 2, and if that's the case, then I'm going to stream Arcade Archives 2 Ridge Racer and the Welcome Tour. And maybe like a sampling of games that have been updated, maybe something like that. Mario Kart, I have Mario Kart World. I am not going to stream that day of because I want to play it by myself first. But I will stream that next weekend though, so next Saturday we'll do Mario Kart World. I think next Saturday is going to be Mario Kart World and Bowser's Fury. I think that'll be fun. Yeah. There's going to be some fun streams coming up. And hope to see you again soon. Bye bye, everyone.